Hello, Miss. My name is Anlin and my number is 20. So today I want to share a small moment that truly changed me. Actually, it happened not too long ago, during a time when I felt emotionally lost and drained. From the outside, I try to appear strong, but inside I feel empty and uncertain about everything. I didn't know what direction my life were going, and that feeling scared me. One night I couldn't sleep, so I decided to go for a walk alone. The street was quiet and the world felt unusually calm. As I walked, I began to realize on everything I had been through. I realized that life doesn't always go the way we expect, and sometimes people enter our life only to leave. But even then, we don't lose ourselves, we just grow into someone new. In that moment, I understood something important. I realized that I couldn't keep depending on others for my happiness. I needed to learn how to stand my own, to protect my peace, and to take care of my own heart. Nothing romantic happened that night, but that quiet moment changed my mindset. I started focusing more on myself, on my personal growth, and the people who truly value me. Since then, I've become emotionally stronger and more self-aware. I still have difficult days, but I no longer feel as lost as before. That moment taught me that sometimes the quietest moment can teach us the most powerful lessons. Thank you for listening.
Hello teacher, my name is Thuốc Thắng and my number is 33. The topic is tell the story about a moment that changed me. One moment that changed me happened when I failed an important English test in high school. I had studied a little, but not seriously. I thought I was good enough, so I didn't try my best. When I got the test back, I saw a very low score. I felt shocked and ashamed. Some of my friends got high marks, and I felt left behind. That day I went home and stayed in my room for a long time. I kept thinking, why did this happen? Then I understood something important. The problem was not the test. The problem was my attitude. I was lazy and not careful. If I wanted better results, I had to train myself first. After that day, I made a small promise. I would study a little every day, even when I felt tired. I started practicing English more, watching simple videos and learning new words daily. Slowly my scores improved, but more importantly, I became more responsible. That failure taught me that success doesn't come from luck, it comes from effort. That moment changed me because it helped me grow up. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Tuyết Ngân, my number is 25. I am from Group 2. Today I want to talk a story about a moment that changed me. Last year, I experienced a moment that truly changed me. It happened when I failed an important English test. Before the exam, I was very confident because I thought English very easy for me. I didn't study seriously and spent a lot time playing game and using my phone. I believe I could still get a good score without much effort. However, when I received the result, I was shocked. My score were very low. I feel embarrassed and disappointed in myself. I was also afraid that my parents would be angry. But instead of scolding me, They calmly talk to me and encourage me to try harder next time. Their support made me think deeply about my attitude towards studying. After that day, I decided to change. I made a study schedule and followed it strictly. I review my lesson every day, learn new vocabulary, and practice listening and speaking regularly. At first, it was difficult because I wasn't used to study hard. But gradually, I saw improvement in my next exam. I achieved a much better result. That failure was a turning point in my life. It taught me that success requires effort and responsibility. Since then, I have become more disciplined and serious about my goals. It was a small moment, but it changed me in a big way. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Vincent and my number is 42. Today I want to tell you about a moment that changed me. It may seem like a small moment, but it has a big impact on my life. This happened last year at school. One day, my teacher asked me to give a presentation in front of the whole class. When I had that, I feel very nervous because I was a shy person and I didn't like speaking in public. My hands were shaking and my heart is beating very fast. At first, I think about give up because I was afraid of making mistakes. However, my teacher encouraged me and said that I can do it. My friend also looked at me and smiled, which made me feel a little more confident. So I took a deep breath and started my presentation. At the beginning, my voice was a little shaky, but after a few minutes, I feel more relaxed. I tried my best to finish my speech and explain my idea clearly. When finished, my teacher and classmates clapped for me, and that moment, I feel very proud and happy. I realized that I was stronger and brave than told. Since then, I have become more confident. I am not as afraid of speaking in front of people before. That moment taught me an important lesson. Sometimes we just need to try and we can overcome our fear. Thank you.
Hello, Miss. My name is Hoa An, and my number is 1. I'm from Group 2, and today I will tell a story about a moment that changed me. So, I used to believe that if we love someone enough, we can save them. 8 months, that's how long I stayed loving someone who was slowly drowning in his own darkness. He had his struggle, his fears, his past that he never really escaped from. And I stayed because I thought love meant staying. I thought if I held his hand tight enough, I could pull him out of that black hole. But one night changed me. We were sitting together and I was talking about the future, small things, simple things, and he just went quiet. Then he said, I don't think I can give you what you deserve. It wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic. But in that moment, something inside me cracked. For the first time, I realized that love isn't about saving someone. You can't heal a person who isn't ready to heal. You can't carry two hearts when yours is already tired. That night, I went home and cried, not because he didn't love me, but because I finally understood that loving someone should not mean losing yourself. Walking away was the hardest thing that I have never done. But it was also the moment I chose myself. And that changed me. Now I still believe in love, but I no longer believe that love should hurt just prove it's real. I learned that I deserve someone who doesn't see me as a rescue plan, but as a partner. Sometimes the moment that changes you isn't when someone leaves, it's when you decide not to abandon yourself anymore. So, thank you for your listening. Goodbye.
Hello everyone, my name is Hương, my number is 14. When I was a teenager, I was very stubborn. I thought I knew everything. Every time my mother gave me advice, I always agree with her. I never listened because I only wanted to do things my way. I was rebellious, dry, and my behavior made my mother very sad and worried. At that time, I didn't care about her feelings at all. However, everything changed when I started to face the consequences of my actions. Many times I failed because I didn't listen to my mother's warning. Everything she related about my mistake became true. That's when my turning point. I decided to stop arguing and started to listen. I learned that my mother's advice came from her love and experience. Today, I am a different person. I am more mindful and I always think before I act. I am not that self-teacher anymore. Thanks to my mother's patience, I grew up and became a better version of myself. Thank you.